What's up, guys? It's TheJohnnyK here, and today we're going to be doing a review of Card Hunter. Now, this is a fairly old game. It originally came out in September of 2013, but it was just on the web browser. And recently, just this past July, they released it on Steam. It's a free-to-play game, and I've put about 2.5 hours into the game. And so far, I've been really enjoying it, and I don't feel like the free-to-play aspects are like pay-to-win aspects. So I wanted to go in and give you guys kind of a overview of the game. First off, the game is developed and published by Blue Mantua, and its designers are John Che, Joe McDonough. Oh, don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. And Dorian Hart with the artist of Ben Lee, and Joe is also the writer as well. But this game has got a lot of people that you might recognize, or at least have worked on stuff you might recognize. Jonathan Che was the director of development for BioShock. John McDonough was production director for Peggle Studios and creative director of LucasArts. You've got one of the real reasons why I kind of found out about this game was Richard Garfield was a consultant on this game, as well as Scaff Elias. Once again, don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Richard Garfield was the creator of Magic the Gathering, and Scaff also was a designer for Magic the Gathering and the founder of the Magic the Gathering Pro Tour. So, what is this game? It's a D&D-esque card building game. So what does that mean? Let's go ahead and start at the tavern, and you can see my characters. I've got Thornforge, Percival, and Felthoop. And you can see you get to choose a warrior, a priest, and you can also choose a wizard. So I currently have a dwarf warrior, a human priest, and an elf wizard. A human wizard, elf priest. And you get, as you level up, you get different stuff that you can add and change the cards. If you right click here, you can see what a card does or what a weapon does that affects the cards. And all these different add-ons change what stuff you can do. So let's go ahead and let's exit out of here and just go ahead and start working on one of these adventures so you can see how it kind of runs off. It looks absolutely identical to D&D kind of setup. It looks like it's, you know, the book that you open up if you've ever played D&D before. It also gives you kind of a little bit of adventure thing. You get to read a little bit of stuff. This one is, Aloysio's tower is neat and well furnished. The wizard is an enthusiastic horticulturist, and he's placed magnificent ficus trees in the corner of his room. As you step inside the tower, 2 tin golems whir into life and launch towards you with murderous intent. So we go into battle here. It's really neat. We'll walk you through this to begin with. You've got my 3 characters here. At the beginning of each turn, you draw a walk or a movement card and then 3 other cards from your deck. And each one of these has their own deck. 21 cards, 18 cards, and 18 cards individually. This guy up here, you can see, is our opponents. They are working from the same deck because it says 2 of 2 tin golems, and they've only got 1 deck here. So you can see that they have a walk card, you can see where they can move, and you can see that they have 3 other cards in their deck. So dwarves being the slowest, they kind of have a slow walk speed. Wizards, or humans, have a slightly faster run speed, and elves can move the fastest. Now, you can see our health down here, 12, 12, and 19. So we kind of use our dwarf, which makes sense, as our damage taker, and you get 1 card move per turn. Because they're working with 1 deck, they get to move both theirs. That's how it works. They had some card that let them do that. Now, if you hover over your attacks, you can see how far they can do. Wizards need direct line of sight to be able to attack. And so do anything like this Right Frenzy. That would also need that as well. I'm still going to stay moving. Well, I can't move my dwarf anymore, so we're going to move. Let's see if we can. We're not going to be able to get close enough, but we'll move our wizard over here, and now he's close enough. So we've got 15 here, and let's go with a big zap, and I'm going to go on him. Okay, if you don't have a card you can play, your next step is to pass. And if one person passes and the other person decides to pass as well, you hit end round. Now, you can only keep 2 cards in your hand for each person when you play the game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give a Right Frenzy to the dwarf because the stab can go and hit this guy. And the frenzy gives me that added assistant bonus, which is really nice. The next thing I'm going to do is give a Right Frenzy to my wizard because he's going to be the next person to attack. And it just does a little bit more damage, spreads them apart a little bit. They walk closer. I have nothing else I really want to do at the moment, so I'm going to pass. And there's the dice rolling aspect for, you can see here, if we look at this card, Flimsy Block. If you roll a 3 or better, it triggers. It blocks any damage with 2 or less. But I still don't have anything to play, so I pass. He ends the turn. And what happens is if you have more than 2 cards in each of your hands, you discard them, and then you draw a movement card and 2 other cards, or 3 other cards, or you just draw 3 cards, something like that. I don't quite remember exactly, but it doesn't really matter. So we've got one guy, Tin Golem. He's got 5 health. So I want to get him down, and I can do that with just an Able Bludgeon. And so we get a victory star up here. Your end game, your win situation is if you get all of your victory stars. Sometimes that means defeating everybody on the table. Sometimes it means, holding a victory position. It depends on what it is. We are going to go with a zap because I don't want to hurt my other guy here. And we got a chop here. So if I can't hit him, but if I dash him up here, he just turned around, which is fine. Makes me feel like he might have a block, but he doesn't. We get the victory point. We win. Now, at the end of each part, normally we've got a guy up top here who sort of like tells us some little like story that goes on. But at the end of each one, you get to collect loot. And so you open the chest, and you see what you won. So I won a level 1 common robe. And you can see underneath what cards it gives you if you equipped it. And I also got a side of bacon, which is unusable but sells for 2 gold. So I can drag that over here, immediately get the 2 gold up here on my gold, and take the rest of it. This club reward thing, that's one of the free-to-pay aspects. If you click up here, you can join the Card Hunter Club. You pay with it with pizza, their in-game membership. I've got 125 from like these things you click on where they want you to try stuff out to get addicted to it. And pizza costs money. If you want to get it in real life, you can see how much it actually costs. Not something I want to deal with. I'm going to play this game completely free, but I am enjoying this a lot. So after we do that, we can continue and we get on to the next level of the campaign. This one is Workshop Level 2. We'll just go right into battle. We got a lot more stuff that we're fighting. We've got, what are these called? Ornithopers and golems. So let's just go ahead and play through this again. 12, 15. These flying guys, they look like flying guys, can move faster than the golems. Let's see what we got. We got a lunging attack, weak chop, penetrating cut, little zap, which almost can do damage to him, big zap, which almost can do damage to him. So let's just start by walking. And I'm gonna walk up here because I want to attack this guy. Yeah, that's what I thought was gonna happen. So we're gonna start with a penetrating cut. Penetrating cut penetrates the armor. So armor, they can't roll for armor. Then we're gonna big zap him, which should do 5 damage. Not bad. We got people running up on us though, which is not good. He's got 7 left. What do I want to do? Let's do a weak zap. That gets him down to 4. All right. Things start moving here pretty fast, and you kind of just have to kind of keep up with what's going on. We're also going to do a weak chop on him. And then what I'm going to do is I want to do a lunging attack last. And actually, let's frenzy. No, I don't need to. So let's not do that. Let's dash him back because I want to keep him from being like in a vulnerable position. And it means more people are coming up close to me. But I also want to get myself kind of out of the way. So we're going to run this way, and then we're going to attack him. That should kill him, get us our victory point. That's one person less we have to deal with. And I'm going to go ahead and end the round. So then, in between rounds, we get dealt any damage from, like, we were caught on fire. Okay, I have Slicer, which I haven't used yet. It's a trait. Attach this card to yourself. It's for 3 duration. Add 1 damage to any chop I do. I don't have any chop, so I don't want to add it. Although it might make me. I can't remember. It's going to make me add it if you get it. Any of these trait cards you have to add right away. So we're going to start off with Ember Spray, I think. Yeah. I should be able to get at least 2 of these guys, I think. Yeah, I got 2 of them. A little bit of damage. Not bad at all. I don't know why he just like hopped up and down there. That was a little weird. Can I give... Yes. Let's give a Frenzy. No, you're not going to... I can't Frenzy my... Oh, no, I can't. You see, this block right here is an obstruction block. Imagine that as a pillar going up. So I don't have line of sight for there, so I can't do that. But what I do want to do is I want to give myself line of sight. So I'm going to jump up just 1. And that should give me line of sight now. I'm able to block the Buzzsaw for all of its damage, which is nice. It's what I wanted to do. We're going to give myself Right Frenzy now because I'm going to be the next thing that I attack with. And we're going to go with the Simple Strike on this guy right here. Now, I still need 6 more damage. This is only going to give me 1 extra damage, which will put me to 4. But I'm still going to do it, I think, because I want the opportunity to kill this guy on the next turn that I deal with him. Oh, sorry, that's 2, which means he's down to, I think, a single health now. Yes, he is, but I don't have anything else that I can attack him with. That's going to be too far away. I can set myself up here, and we're just going to step back a bit because I don't want him to be that close to being attacked. And that also gets me down to the 2-card limit. We'll end the turn and keep going. Once again, you get all the fire damage stuff out. And now we start up again. So where's our... Oh, that's right. I didn't even remember that. That 1 damage guy I had burnt with fire, so he took some damage. All right, so what do we want to do? We've got a minor heal, which we could use. I don't think we need to at the moment. I think we could give our guy Frenzy again. And that should be able to... What I want to do is attack him with the Stab. That will take him down. So now he's only at 5. I am getting hurt now, so I want to heal myself here. Minor heals are only worth 2, and I am kind of surrounded at the moment, which I do not like. But I think if we take a little zap to this guy, that takes him to 3. And then we can lunging attack with him, move him up 1, and attack there. And that kills him, which is exactly what we wanted to do. Now, I would love to get in the position of being able to attack this guy. No, I didn't want to do that. Shoot. Well, actually, no, that's fine. Because I'm going to need to get down to 2 cards anyways. We're going to run and look at him this way. I don't think I'm going to get hit because I'm being blocked by him. But I might. Yeah, I did. So that was a bad move on my part. We're going to end the round. I'm going to take some more damage because of this. I actually might die because he's got a few things on him now. No, we're good. Okay, so he walks away. We're going to... Am I close enough for a healing pulse? Let's see. Heal 2 every ally within 3 squares of you. 3 squares of you. Okay, so I have to start with Kindler. And I think I'm going to just stab him. Gets 3. He's down to 10 now. I don't really have much damage stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to telekinesis my own guy. And I should be able to move him here. And at the least, I can do a healing pulse on us 2. But no, it got all 3 of us, which is what I wanted. Down to 2 here, so we're going to minor heal me. Oh, wait, no, I can't. Oh, that's no good. So in that case, let's cancel. I'm going to walk back away. And then I should be good enough for the minor heal now. That puts me up to 4. He's going to walk kind of closer to us. I'm going to, for the sake of it, dash to here because I have a feeling I'm going to get some stuff with him. I'm also going to run to here. And we are going to walk my guy up here as well. And with that, because we're down to 2 cards each, we're going to end the turn. End the round. We all take a little bit of damage from fire, which is no good. I'm dealing with some healing too. I missed what card he just got, which is too bad. But at 8, we should be able to kill him pretty fast. Let's just do a cut on him. It might end up with me dying, but it looks like I was able to block it, which is great. And the thing is, if I die, it doesn't really do anything to me. It's just I lose him for the rest of this level. And with 5 health left, we still can't quite do enough, so we're going to zap him, takes him down to 1, and then we can stab him and kill him, and end up getting our victory situation. Move onward, read a little bit about the aftermath if we wanted to, but we're going to go and just collect our loot. What do we got? We got a hopeful charm. So first off, we're going to take off. And we got ourselves a hopeful charm and a crude healing charm. I already have a crude healing charm, but this is brand new to us. So let's see. It's a divine item. So divine items can be used by priests, I believe. Soothing relic, divine item. Okay. So I got 2 options here. Right now we got one that does 2 right frenzies. I said righteous frenzies. And a minor heal. And the other one does 2 minor heals and a healing pulse. Now this guy, what does it give us? It gives us a minor heal. There's a misguided heal. Heal 4. But it looks like I also attack for 2. So I got to... It's still a heal 2. But I can't do it to somebody who is hurt a little bit. And then I have a Sunstrike Blessing attached to target when target next plays a melee attack that attacks an unblockable and penetrating. Not bad. But I think I'm going to keep with what I have. I also don't have any divine skills, which I need to get at some point. So now what we're going to do is, this is going to be the last one. And after you complete the last one, you get all of your experience points and whatnot. And normally it's against 1 large foe or a couple large foes, something like that. So let's start with our guys that can do sort of like distance attacks. And he can go 2 levels forward. So in order to get, I'd have to get to about this space here. So what we're going to do is we're going to run just up here, because I have a feeling he's going to walk. Perfect. That's what we wanted. We're going to use our Ember Spray on him. So what that means, he blocked it, and I forgot this guy has a lot of blocks and armor and whatnot. In fact, if we look at that, it's 5 or higher, and it's armor 4. But he still has a fire on him, so he has a chance of getting damage done to him. In the next round. We're just going to rush them pretty much. And we can do some stuff. We're going to give ourselves a Righteous Frenzy. And then we're going to take the one that does the most damage. And we're going to do the Penetrating Cut because I know that'll pass the armor and he can't block it. Then we're going to stab him. He failed, and he failed again. Now I know 2 of his cards. Now he doesn't have any cards, but I can still stab him because stab gives me 2 away. And he still failed all of his, so he's down to 7 already, which is huge. That's a lot closer than I thought we were going to be. So we're going to do our lunging attack, which will get him down to 2 because you move first and then you attack. Yes, we are getting some good dice rolls right now. He's down to 5. He passed. I'm going to end with a heal to my wizard and end the round. It's not a bad. And now we are playing on level 2. A level 2 mission, so it's not that bad. He takes the 1 damage. He bludgeons our guy. Big deal. Let's see. He's at 4. I don't have... That's too bad. But I do have a Sorcerer's Blast, which we are going to use, and this should kill him. There we go. Now, after you complete an adventure and you collect your loot, here's where we go through the XP. When you bump up to a new level, generally you have the option of collecting... Well, that was super fast. You generally have the option of getting a new thing that pops up, a new modifier, we'll call it. So this can be a weapon, and I got a lot of different weapons here. And I'm not sure what's going to be the best right now. We're going to throw this up here just so we have something to compare it to. This is a level 2 rare weapon. We got a level 1 rare, 1 uncommon, 2 uncommon, and these are a bunch of 1 common. So it's probably going to be this level 1 rare, or maybe this level 2 uncommon, or what I already have. So let's see. If we hold it over, you can see the top one is what you have, and the bottom one is what you... Or the bottom one is what you already have. The top one is what you'd be replacing it with. I kind of like this idea of the overswing. Even though you got less damage, I think we're still going to use this. And then we're going to change it here. You've got some shifty stabs, which allow you to move and stab at the same time. I still think I'm going to use this one because it's got the bigger, it's got this 10 guy, which I got to discard my oldest card, but 10 damage. That's huge. So we're going to open the chest to see what we got as well. So we got a lot of stuff here. That's a level 3 uncommon. So even though we just did this, let's see what we got here. Oh, this would allow us... Oh, no, it's a divine weapon. Okay, cool. It's also divine armor, uncommon staff, and some common boots, which I'm already using, I think, on everybody. You know what? Let's give him an actual attack here. And now we got, let's see, our divine weapon. This is a level 4 common versus a level 3 uncommon. What do we got here? We got 2 chops, 3 strikes, and 2 short blessings versus 3 chops and a light heal, which is probably pretty good, and 2 misguided heals. I'm probably going to keep what I have because I like what damage I'm dealing. We got a level 1 uncommon staff. That's a level 3. I'll probably keep the level 3 and divine armor here. Not usable by this class. Who has divine armor? Is it you who has divine armor? Yes. Which was my new one? This was my new one. That's a 3. I'm going to keep what I have. So let's finish this up. And so this is pretty much the game. You keep going and going. I am going to go to a game that I haven't played yet. Dungeon of the Lizard Priest, just so you guys can see kind of what's happening. How would I rate the game first off? Now that you've seen the gameplay, I like the game a lot. I'm having a lot of fun with this. I played this for 2 hours yesterday and doing a lot of the tutorial stuff, but didn't find myself getting to a point where I wasn't sure what was going on or was having issues with it. I think that the cards are kind of clever. I haven't really been reading much of the flavor text, but it's still, like, the stuff that I have been, it's kind of funny. They've got the consultant for Magic the Gathering, which is the card game. Like, it is the card game of all card games. So it's got to be at least a little bit decent there. I think the graphics are completely fine. I think the drawing, all of the artwork is great. I don't feel like I'm hit over the head with this buying gold or buying pizza or joining the club. It does have multiplayer and it does have co-op. I haven't played either of those yet, and hopefully I will. They do have stuff like the daily deal and costumes, so you can purchase different versions of your character if you want with pizza. So this is like, oh, you can spend real money and buy a different skin, which, I'm not a huge fan of that. But that's fine because I don't need to do it. We got a level 7 shop as well. I forgot about that. I currently can't sell the stuff that I can't use, but eventually I'm supposed to be able to do that. There's also stuff like this, which is, a level 6 treasure hunt, which is locked, and you have to use pizza to play it. So there are like, here's a really cool one that you should do if you want to spend real money on it, which I don't really want to do at the moment. We'll see. Maybe I'm not against spending money, and I want to make that point clear. I'm not against spending money on a game, because if I spend $10 on a game and I play it for 10 hours, that means I'm getting $1 worth of fun per hour, or 1 hour worth of fun per dollar. And I'm all for that. But I will have to want to spend the money on the game. So let's go play a new one. That way we can kind of see, and you can kind of see what the flavor text for the storyline is too. So what do we got? We got, somewhere in the ancient sewers of Shieldhaven lies the hidden lair of Slupgut, malign priests of the lizard men. Plunder the den of sealed iniquity and liberate its treasures if you dare. It's for levels 4 and 5. I got 2 levels 4 and level 5s. 3 exciting battles. Lizardman priest Slupgut is leading an uprising. Apprehend the scaled menace and bring him to justice. Say, TheJohnnyK, do you know what the 12-sided die is for? It's always been a mystery to me. He's kind of like, the storyline is kind of like we are some kids and we join up on this guy's brother's game. It's a little, I'm not a big fan of the story. The journey to find Slupgut's lair begins in the sewers beneath Shieldhaven. The ancient sewers is a place fit only for those subhumans. The stench of odor is overpowering. You are approached by 2 lizardmen warriors stationed here as an outer guard. They bar your path with wicked, poisonous spears. Same game as before, so we're just going to run through here pretty fast. Floor is slippery with utter slime, but I rolled a 15, so you didn't. See, stuff like that. It's like, oh, okay, cool. I appreciate that, but I don't know. It doesn't do much for me. So we got a guy to the right, a guy to the left. And you can see these blue tiles are going to be stuff that we have to walk around. So we're going to start by, my guy's closer over here, so we're going to walk this way. Hopefully, yeah, that's what I wanted. I am not in direct line of sight, so we're just going to stab him. He's far enough away. They are working with 2 different decks. My priest is too far away for a minor strike. They've got spear, so I want to get a little bit closer. I want to close the gap on him. 5 damage for that. Oh, that's rough. And I can't do much because I can't get closer to him than I currently am. I can simple strike on this guy, though. Does 3 damage. He's down to 10. He's probably weird. He didn't go anywhere. So what do we want to do next? I think what I want to do is I'm going to run right behind this guy here with an able stab. There's 4 damage on the far guy. I don't like that. We're going to do a big zap, though, on him. That takes him down to 5. Now I'm down at 5. I'm going to heal myself up. I don't like being so low. And I'm down low for a lot of these guys here. We're also going to zap because I want to kill this guy here. I'm actually going to leave some of this stuff, I think. And I think I'm just going to end the round. I probably could have used Right Frenzy, would have been the right thing to do, and attack. Oh, gosh. There we go. All right, that was my dwarf. We're going to give him Kindler. And I was hoping... No, he's not. So we're still going to do the lunging attack, but we're going to stay where we are. Oh, I don't know what's going to happen there. Nope. No, 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 no. Done. I messed that up big time. That was real stupid. So let's dash back to here. Ooh, got some rusty armor that still... No, we didn't take any damage. And then we're going to walk him forward so I can bludgeon him and kill him. I took care of that the wrong way. I don't know why he's not actually running from me. That doesn't make sense at all. And then we're going to walk up. And oh, no, I can't get close enough to him. He's going to pass. We're going to heal him up just because. I'm going to use my lunging hack even though it's not going to do anything. But it will let me walk, and then I'm done. Getting some good dice rolls. Taking little damage, and then we'll pass because I got to get closer to him. And I need some attacking cards. I'm poisoned over here. Let's see. We're going to... Oh, I can't telekinesis him. And I don't have any attacking stuff with my priest here. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with a stab. Because I can do 2 damage on him. No matter what. He's going to do a stab. We're going to telekinesis him now. And just move him right next to my dwarf. He killed him. That doesn't bother me whatsoever. It really doesn't, because he comes back and he doesn't, as far as I know, doesn't lose any experience for it. So we're just going to give him a simple strike. A penetrating cut. And a weak strike. And that will end this room. Gary, you roll dice like you mean to murder them. Dice rolling requires subtlety as well as vigor. It does kind of hit on that, like, a lot of times there are people who are like, oh, this is a board game you wouldn't understand, which I find it kind of funny. Only creatures as low as lizardmen would use poison in open battles. Those foes lack honor. You search the lizardman corpses and find several items of value. Fortunately, the noxious gases and raw sewage here are deeply corrosive and will dissolve their bodies, covering your tracks. Let's open the chest. Treasure sells for 2 gold, and a malachite orb. Ooh, that could be interesting. Well, who do we have that uses, what is this, arcane item? Which is the maybe it's this guy. Rare arcane item. So we could go with some more electricity, which I think I'm going to do because it ends up giving us a more attack, higher damage. Know how I cast them with grace and panache, deft yet mildly. You would do well to copy my technique, little brother. Let's see. Round 2. Descending a rusty ladder brings you to the slime tunnels. A maze of filthy, unsanitary passageways. Slupget has posted more of his guards here. Bubbling out of a cracked pipe comes some kind of ancient black ooze that joins the reptilians as they attack you. We're going to be dealing with 3 people, I think. Negotiate with the black ooze. I'm afraid I rolled a 3, so instead you further enraged it. Okay. So, once again, the first thing I always do is figure out how far my attacks move, and then figure out what I want to do from there. I always like starting with my my dwarf. It always seems like the best, and I'm still too far away to actually do anything to him. But I'm close enough to zap our lizard man here. Sure, come closer to me if you want. It doesn't bother me. I could run him in a maze, which the maze places the target on a random square within 2 squares and sets it facing randomly. I could, but I think what I'm going to do is we're going to dash over here. I get stabbed, fine, whatever. Can I heal him? I can heal him if I want. We are going to simple strike, though. And fine, let him walk. I am going to minor heal my dwarf now. Get him up to what I believe is... Oh, no, not quite full health. I am going to miss out on using one of these, which I can get rid of the weak chop, which is fine by me. So I'm going to end the round and discard a weak chop. All right. Overswing, which is nice. I don't have I wish I had a side step. That would be really nice. We're going to start with the penetrating cut. That gets him down to 10. Then we're going to do the overswing. So I got to discard my oldest card from him, which is fine by me. Now I'm getting kind of low. We've got Force Blast. Slide back 2. So that means... Oh, you know what? I am going to use it on this guy. No. I'm going to use it on this guy, and I'll show you the reason why. He slides back 2. Now, I can use this chop. Even though it's an overkill, it allows me to use cards that I need to use. So then we're going to maze this guy. Just get him away from us. And then we're going to put ourselves in a somewhat better position, in my opinion. And then we're going to heal our wizard because he's the closest. That puts us down to 2 cards at most in each hand. And puts us in a place where we can start attacking again. He walked right up to us, so we'll zap him. He's going to hit me, but that's fine. I take 2 damage. I can live with that. I'm going to walk over here. Can't do much with that. I could... We are going to maze this guy. Hopefully he moves. Okay. It didn't do exactly what I wanted it to do, which is fine. What we're going to do, though, is we're going to do another heal on our priest. Immediately discard the oldest revealed card in target's hand. I lost a run. I'm not worried about that. We're going to heal him again because I need to get down to the stuff. And then we're going to run ourselves over here and end round. We're going to, once again, we're going to lose bludgeon because I'd like to keep the mail, even though I don't think I'm going to get attacked very much. I probably could have gotten rid of that. We can walk over here as far as we can, which I like. And then we should be able to do a... Oh, this armor grants immunity to crushing. That I didn't know. That is good to know. So we'll stab him. Takes him down to 8. We'll do a little zap on him. Takes him down to 5. Do a big zap on him. Takes him down to 1. And hopefully the simple strike... no. It's what I thought was. So we're going to heal up our guy. We're going to have to wait one more turn. We're going to add a frenzy on this guy, even though I don't think it passes an end round, and we'll end the round. But next round, we should be able to kill him. No problem whatsoever. Also, if you're still watching this, and you're wondering if I would recommend you pick this game up, yeah, I recommend you pick this game off. For one, I'm still playing it, so that means that I must like it at least a little bit as we pick up our victory requirement. And number 2, it's free. You might as well try it. Cock die, that was a cock die. Really? Do I have to do everything for you, Gary? After scraping the remains of the black ooze from your weapons, you look around for valuables and continue your search for Slubgut. Let's open the chest. What do we got? We got a soothing relic. Oh, we got an epic item, it looks like. Sparkling shell, epic heavy armor, which we're absolutely going to switch out. That's a good pickup. I am real happy with that. Sorry, Melvin. I didn't realize the rules extended to dice that miss the table and land on the floor. Oh, that's his perfect voice. Sorry, Melvin. Let's see. The dripping tunnel opens into a dimly lit cavern. Vile liquid drips from stalactites pooling on the ground in treacherous puddles. Slubgut, Oscars under priest, makes a stand here. He is accompanied by several nimble-looking bodyguards, some brandishing nets. Okay, I don't like this. It sounds like there's going to be a lot of people I have to attack. It looks like 2, 3, 4. A harsh voice cries out, "You dare approach our ancient home, surface dwellers, prepare to die." Cool. All right. So they're not terribly like 13, 15, 10, 10. So we have what, 20, 30, 44, and they have 10, 20, 30, 45. So it's close. It's close. Let's see. What is thick hide armor? Tough as steel and keeps you warm. Okay. Let's go with, once again, let's check what our range is. All right, so we're going to walk here. See what they do. Entangling net. Target gains encumber 2, duration 1. All right, that's fine. He can do that. I'm still not close enough to attack this guy. And I can run. So we're going to run. That's fine. That is completely fine by me. So we'll start with a lunging attack, which should do 2 damage. Slubgut inflicts an unholy curse upon Thornforge. Whenever target character would take a damage, that character takes additional 3 damage. Ooh. That could have been really bad. I'm going to do 5 damage to this guy here. Oh, I can do a big zap on this guy now. Whatever. I'll do 2 big zaps on you. And you're dead. I like that a lot. Now if I run up here, he's going to walk by. I should be able to do a lunging attack. Move here and attack this guy. I like that. So we're going to pass, and hopefully, no, we'll take some more damage. We'll pass again. Oh, no, how much damage are we going to take? What am I down to? 1 of 12. Oh, that's not good. Thank God he ended the round there. I need to heal him up. Oh, I don't have a heal. Oh, I should run away. Yeah, I needed to run from him. I didn't really have a choice. I could do a Force Blast, which won't give us enough to kill him. All right, so let's walk to here. This guy's kind of surrounded. I'm going to get hit. I knew that. I didn't know it was going to be for 5. And then we'll penetratively cut him, kill another one of those guys. I'm getting hit a lot. And then I can't run. Shoot. And I can't do anything here either. Oh, how do I want to handle this? Let's move here and just know that we're going to be attacking him. I got the unholy curse on me too now. I have to pass. Can I hit him yet? Oh, he's so close. Can I hit him with this now? I can. Slide back 2. That puts him right next to me, but it doesn't put him next to the person I want him to be. Oh, this is difficult. I trust that our armor is fine. And I'd like the stabs. I got a lot of stabs. Bad luck. Attach a target whenever target rolls a die. Subtract 1 from it. Duration for 2. Okay, that doesn't bother me either. So I'm right next to him. And I can do a chop. That does 5 damage. So I like that. Can I stab him? Yes, I can. And that should kill him. So now we're down to the last guy. Can I heal? No, I can't. So what I want to do is I want to dash back here. Kind of regroup. Heal my wizard who's at 1. I'm going to walk up because this is my damage dealer. Whatever, doesn't bother me. We're going to run up here, which could be bad for me. He's got 2 cards. I wish there was a better way. I wish there was a better way of doing this so I knew how close I had to be. But I'm going to take the chance. And I had a feeling that was going to happen. But I wanted to try it. And I need to pass now. All right. Just any of the stabs works for me. Does not matter at all. We're down to 2 guys, though. And I don't like this. I do have an overswing, though. Which I do like. Bad luck. Whatever. Stab him. Oh, no, shoot. I'm in the wrong way. Am I close enough for a stab? No, I'm not. Oh, no. Okay, so we're going to get our guy up here. I'm going to pass All right, well, we'll give him a frenzy because I need to get down to 2 anyways. And then we'll pass. And I need to get close to him. We're going to do this. Yeah, we're going to do the stab. Even though that gives us a longer range. What is Shimmer Armor? Armor 3. This armor only prevents damage from magic projectile attacks. Okay. So what I want to do is walk to here. I think I'm still close enough. Yeah, that's still technically only 1 card away. We're going to bludgeon him. Oh, don't walk away. Darn it! Oh, I didn't want that. Okay, so that's all right. We'll just heal up. Bad luck, whatever. I can deal with bad luck. And then we're going to dash him to here. He's going to pass. We're going to end around. Shimmer Armor is not going to do anything for me. He's not I don't think he's magic. Or like real magic. Unholy Curse. Whatever. Let's walk you to here. He's going to stab me. Fine. Whatever. There's a chance he might walk away. But I can kill him now. There we go. We did it. Adventure complete. Fear not, TheJohnnyK. I shall ride to the rescue if Gary continues with substandard fare. Hey, at least it means he likes me. You land a crippling blow on Slubgut. At that moment, there is a fetid puff of swamp magic. He's cheated death and escaped your grasp. You search the bodies that remain and find a map marked with the spear and scale insignia of the lizard folk. It reveals the location of a secret temple deep in the marshes. This must be where Slubgut has fled to. Let's say... so let's collect the loot. Level up to level 5. I like that. You also gain more health. He gets another arcane item. And I got a minor power token. Power tokens allow you to equip more powerful items. You'll get more tokens as you reach higher levels. Each character's power tokens are shown under their figure. Huh. Didn't know that. And apparently you get power tokens with level 5. That's fantastic. So I got a second divine weapon. Let's go ahead and attach it. I got another arcane item. What is memory loss? Trigger discards our oldest card. Slide back 1. More zaps. Do I want to stay with the zap? Yeah, I think we're going to stay with the zaps, which means I want to change out that. And did Thornforge get anything? No, he's been level 5 for a little bit. Let's open the chest, see what we got. Oh, I feel a sneeze coming on. All right, we're going to take all. That we're going to sell. I did get another fire thing. Let's see what. Is it divine? No, it's arcane. Level 3 common. Level 5 common. We will replace it because, hey, why not? Level 6 rare staff. Let's see. We got 5 versus 6. We got 3 versus 4. 3, 3. 3, 3. 2, 4, 2, 4. Yeah, I like the one we already have, even though this is common. And look, hard to block. Okay. There's that. Which is nice. And linear. Oh, whatever. Hard to block's not bad. And could be useful. You know what? Let's try it. Yeah. I mean, what's it going to hurt? And we got some. Oh, okay. This is really good. Let's upgrade his boots. So he's got a chance of being able to run. I really like that. Let's finish this off. And you can see we found a new adventure. The slippery... I forgot my voice form already. The slippery Slubgut escaped your wrath, but the map you took leads to a temple hideout. And that's going to be it for the review and a little bit of playthrough. It's a little bit of a longer review. But when it comes down to it, yeah, play this game. I think it's a lot of fun. If you like D&D, if you like card building games, if you like adventure games, turn-based strategy games, go for it. I mean, why wouldn't you? It's a lot of fun. I am noticing now that I don't think I can play this level. No. Yeah, I don't think I can play the level 2 adventure because I'm too high. No, I can. Okay, never mind. It was grayed out. I didn't know why. Anyways, that's it for the review. Keep checking back later for more reviews and some Let's Plays and whatnot. And until next time, guys, have fun.